turn on the power. This is the hardness test interface. This is the parameter setting interface. Let's first take a look at this hardness test interface. Here are the functions: up, down, 0, handle, open. These are the test, stop, return, print, and settings. Here is a test standard for you to select. You can choose it directly here. Here we have many standards for sponge hardness testing. For example, GBAT is the Chinese national standard, and ISO is the international standard. We can now select the desired test method, such as ISO 2439 method A, or continue scrolling down to select method B. Method A, method B, and method C measure different data during the testing process. If you need to test method B, simply select method B here. Then we need to test the hardness values at 25, 40, and 65% indentation accordingly. These are the corresponding hardness values, and these are the corresponding indentation displacements. This is the ratio of 25% to 40%. Next, let's revisit this parameter settings interface. This is a setting for the test speed. For example, according to our testing standards, we determine the required speed, and then we enter the corresponding speed value here. This is the number of preload cycles, which is 3. The standard requires 3 preload cycles. The keep time is 30s. The standard generally requires a keeping time of 30s. This is the test method. This is the supply. This is the control part of our equipment, supply 1 and supply 2. The parameters in these two modules have been preset before delivery and do not need to be changed. This is a setting for the sample parameters. Regarding the sample setup, we place a standard size sample here. The standard requires a 380 mm square with a thickness of 50 mm. We are only doing a demonstration right now, so the sample is not standard. The international standard requires 380 50 mm. We place the sample here on top. We can enter the corresponding values. For example, if the width is 380, enter 380. If it is 400, enter 400. The value can be changed accordingly. Just follow the standards when entering. After entering the corresponding values, let's take a look here. Once all settings are completed, we click here to proceed. Now let's assume a standard sample is placed here, and we can perform this test. The thickness of our sample will be automatically calculated by the equipment. Here is a thickness value, currently showing no thickness. We click Test, and the equipment will automatically calculate the sample thickness. We have now started the test running according to ISO 2439 method B. We'll check the results later. First, perform 3 preload cycles. Now, the equipment has automatically calculated the sample thickness, this much. After 3 preload cycles are completed, the curve will appear here. After the test is completed, click the Print button here to print the results, or view the data here. We can now take a look at other methods. Their corresponding test requirements are different. Now test method A, click the Test button. Regardless of the method, 3 preload cycles are required first. Method is used for hardness testing. And method B is used for indentation ratio testing. You can view the test results here and click Print to print them out. Next, test method C. After the test is completed, click Print to print out the test results.